What's up, Sweet Pea?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
All right. Now that you here, I know we've been, a lot of ups and downs,
Right.
a lot of fighting, a lot of shootings, a lot of pulling up, y'all shooting dice, and we pulling up in our lowriders and what's happening type of thing. Hey, come on, hey, homie.
Right.
And all of that. It's a trip now that we older, we ain't kids no more.
Right.
But little half dead is not here to say this in front of Snoop Dogg, half dead's family, my baby mama, Deetra, my daughter Kiana. But I'm doing this for their family because that was wrong. How we killed Big Half Dead, and even though I didn't pull the trigger, I'm just as guilty. So I just want to say that I'm sorry that for my involvement.
Right.
And,
You're all right. We're all right.
Just everything. Just
Go ahead, take your time.
I just felt that it was. I just felt that we had to take our side of the fence.
Right.
Because when dude reached over my shoulder and killed Cartoon, that messed me up mentally. So after the funeral, I didn't want to look like I was soft or I wasn't loyal to the set. And now that I'm older, when they banging, it just hurt that we all grew up together. I remember this police, they sneaky. He was taking me to jail on some traffic tickets. And he said, I don't understand. All y'all grew up together, and certain y'all have brothers, one from Insane and one from 20s, and y'all killing each other. And then another thing that's sad is that we come to jail and don't feud with each other. Like we lived together in Sinella for years. And I just need to let you know that I'm sorry for my involvement, and I also want to say that there was a lot of things was said need to be left unsaid in different yards and things like that, and that I'm doing this for Half Dead. May his soul rest in peace, and his family. Even though I know my daughter ain't messing with me, one day I talked to her, and she was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Because you was out here hurting people, shooting people. And my whole rap, just like letting out the air out of a balloon, they don't mean nothing. So I just figured I'd do something. When I got here, I saw my calling, and I had asked Tookie, was he really serious about saving the kids and stopping what's going on, or is he just saying that because he know he finna die? And he said, nah, man, I'm really serious that I want peace. So I was like, all right. No, that police, he was just going to have to tell me to shut up, but I wanted to make sure that he was serious. So I'm just thankful that you forgive me, and I'm just ashamed, man.
Well, let me say this. Well, back then when we was growing up, first of all, I've been knowing you a long time. So I see the transformation that you made from then to now. And at that time, that's what was going on in the streets for us. We all was ignorant. We all was caught up in the phase of gang violence, and that was just a part of our everyday. It was a part of our life and the things that we did. So you done heard the saying that when you're a kid, you do childish things, but when you grow up to be a man, you do manly things. So that's where we at in our lives now. We done left the childish things alone, and we done became men. We done seen what the neighborhoods can do. We done seen what the gangs can do. We done seen how the influence of our elders and the homies, how they can influence us to make bad decisions. So in those incidents, you're not the only one in this boat. It's a lot of us that got that, and we carry those burdens of the gang violence and the ignorant stuff we did. So just like you, and I say that you're not the only one, it's a lot of us that done had to be accountable for what we did in the dark, to where we had to strip ourselves down to our naked souls and relive that, you know what I'm saying, to cleanse ourselves. So you're not the only one. So the pain that you feel, it's a lot of us that goes through the same thing. So when you in a gang, you do gang stuff. So what you did was no different than what any other person in the gang does, because that's the mentality at that time that you have. And we think that that's what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? We think because we're in a gang, we have to do this, shootings and everything else, because it's part of the gang. So when we grow older and get a chance to understand it, we see that every decision that we made concerning the gang was wrong. If I had a chance to take my life and live it over, there would be no question that I would have done it differently. I would never even attempt to be part of no gang, or even be affiliated with any person that's involved in it, due to the fact that because in the bigger picture, it's only a one-way street that it's going to lead you down the road. It's nothing but turmoil. So don't feel like that this burden that you carry is that you carry it alone. We all carrying it, you know. And the things that you're doing now is so much better and on a positive step. Don't look towards your past. You make amends with that, and you just keep building forward. The things that you're doing now is cleansing your soul. You're doing something that's going to help not only yourself, but a lot of people, a lot of kids. See, if we'd have had the saying, if you knew back then what you know now, you'd be a different person. So what you're doing now is you're going to help a lot of people, hopefully, and that's your goal. So the path that you're on, the track that you're on, as long as you stay focused on that, you should be all right. I just wish that, again, that we could have lived our life differently. You know, when we was on the street, I wish we could have been in the sports or into any other thing besides gang violence that we was in, because this led us to here. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that we could do right now is try to reach out to try to save somebody, our kids. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, friends, family, and other kids that we've tried not to get on the same path that we on, because it's gonna lead here or death. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish this upon nobody, and I know you don't. So I could tell that you done made amends. You're trying to make amends with that. What I'm telling you is that don't look at it as like you failed in that, because like I said, at that particular time when you live in a gang life, you're doing gang things. So you don't think that it's wrong. It's what you being taught. You know what I'm saying? And it became a repetition of your everyday life that this violence is a part of what I make things right. If somebody do something to one of my homies, this is how I make it right. So that's what we was a part of. That's because we was living in an ignorant state of mind. So the only thing you did right now is come up out of your ignorance, myself included. So now we become better people, shall I say, and we're trying to help the youth and help other people. So for that, I commend you for that, and you know I love you. So everybody that know you from then, because you was Kiki back then, now to this day I don't look at you as that. I look at you as Markee. So, and I'm hoping that everybody else get a chance to see that. So all I can say to you, brothers, is just keep striving forward and continue on the path that you're on.
Thanks.
All right. I love you, man.